been forever. It's been so long. It's been... Don't make me do it. It's been 1 week. No, it's been more than a week. It's been over a week. Guys, we're back. Sorry I didn't time this better. Finale. The finale of Trails from Zero. I've been waiting a week and a half for it. Here it is. Starting a half hour early because we're finishing the game tonight. Let's jump into it. We are in the second stratum of... Well, we're in the second stratum of the Sun Fort. And we are here with Estelle and Joshua, by the way, who, weirdly enough, I feel like I remember we had like a vision or a dream or something of this situation way back at the start of the game. We saw a scene like this where they said words that we heard them say in the last stream. And, like, the weird thing about it was that Estelle and Joshua weren't fucking there. And it feels, like, so fucking weird and clumsy for them. like, I get, obviously, that they didn't want to spoil that Estelle and Joshua were going to be there. But it's just so weird that they would show us, like, a whole scene without Estelle and Joshua. Only for at the very end of the game to show us the actual context for that scene, and Estelle and Joshua are there. It's very weird that there's that discrepancy. So, if you think it's suspicious that I keep bringing that up, maybe it is. All the modern equipment here seems so out of place. I wonder if Joaquin modified all these contraptions himself. I'd say so. If I were to guess, he used this equipment to complete his Gnosis research. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially since we never found anything at the hospital that even came close to this stuff. Someone's coming. Oh, it's the Mafia. Managed to stumble your way into this maze, huh? All they stumbled their way into is a pummeling. You fucking right, Estelle. That drug may have made you stronger, but we outnumber you. Wait a moment. Something's not right. What? Oh boy. Oh boy. Rutro. Are they... Oh crap. Well, that's bad. I feel like we need some Gralsritter here for this shit. This is the kind of shit that I feel like we need a Kevin for. Whatever happened to that guy? Whatever happened to that guy? I hear he's coming back eventually. Metamorphosis. Can figure that out later. Now we gotta beat these things. Oh, shit. Alright, well, here we are. Starting to fight right away. Demonicus. Shit. Good start. Good fucking start. We love that. It's a good start. Alright, these guys could use a beating. There we go. That's better. I like that better. Alright, what are you weak to? I don't care. I'm not gonna waste EP on you. Hiya. Ow. Rude. Rude. I wish you would stop being so mean to Tio. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't regen. Thank you, Estelle. Appreciate it. Yeah, got him. Alright, I forgot we're like absurdly over leveled because we did some extra bonus New Game Plus stuff. There we go. We have exorcised the demons. It's like a walking nightmare. Demonization. I've heard of things like this, but it's the first time I've seen it myself. Hey, maybe we should call Kevin. You guys know Kevin, right? Estelle, Joshua, you guys have his Orbital phone number in your Orbital phones. They've lost consciousness. They'll be out for a while, but their lives shouldn't be in danger. That's a relief. I'm afraid this is another one of the powers of Gnosis. The transformation occurring in the user's mind can become so potent that it alters their body as well. The heck? This is the craziest damn drug I've ever seen. It might have been some good-for-nothing grunts, but they didn't deserve this. This Joaquin guy, I'm gonna rearrange his ugly mug with my staff. Just you wait. I know how you feel. For now, let's comb the surrounding area for clues. Maybe valuable information on the cult hidden somewhere nearby. Alright. Roger. Roger Wilco. Oh. Well, that's you guys. Alright, so do I need to, like, find information, or can I just go through the door? There's a locked door over here. We came from this direction. This is where we started from. I don't remember what was back there, but it was probably previous parts of the dungeon, so I guess we're just gonna go in here. Maybe here we'll find some information. Got little monsters. Little monsters. Alright, so yeah, we are gonna Baboonog. 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 Okay. So yeah, we're finishing the game tonight. That's the plan, anyway. Another locked door. So I picked up a few new games over the holiday. I'm in the process of figuring out how I want to schedule playing them. So I've been doing some extracurricular gaming. Just did a playthrough of Ocarina of Time on Switch Online, just because I felt like it. Worked! This is one of the Foundation's older systems used to store and process information. Most scientists consider something like this a relic now, but it was quite expensive in its prime. If anything, Speaker Hartman must have provided the funds for them. Probably. Either way, we should perform a thorough sweep of the surrounding area. Do you have any luck? Yes, actually. I was able to find details on how to release the gate's locks. There are also some data logs. Though only a portion of the data was still accessible, I am sad to say. We can work with it. Let's have a look. View information on our order. My name is Joachim Gunter, High Priest of D, therefore G. 6 years ago, our order was on the brink of extinction due to the efforts of the authorities and Bracer Guild. I alone escaped danger and took refuge in this land of... It was the guidance of the Great that helped me survive so I could realize the ambitions of our order. Since the time will surely come, I will record data in each of these terminals on which they shall base the New Testaments. To discuss the origins of our order, I will first have to turn to the abominable history of the Zemurian continent. The Great Collapse, approximately 1,200 years ago, marked the end of an advanced civilization, and with it, the established order, giving rise to the bloodshed and poverty of the Dark Ages. In their fatigue, the people committed a grave sin. They led themselves to be deluded by the flattery of pompous fools and accepted their invented, self-centered cult with open arms. The foolish and their symbol, that of the I think we can extrapolate and say the foolish Septian Church and their symbol, that Adios of the sky, goddess of the sky. The Dark Ages met its demise, and this faith spread throughout the continent. Let us consider, if said goddess truly existed, can we not assume that she would bestow equal salvation upon all of us, however disparity yet exists, and people continue to perish in disasters and misfortunes? Does that mean said goddess discriminates upon whom she shall bestow salvation? This thought alone is too ludicrous for words. In the end, she is merely an idol invented by the Septian Church to amass power. Goddess, as such, simply does not exist. Having reached that conclusion, our predecessors embarked on a long journey to find a... I don't know. I don't know that one. Their efforts were not in vain, for at the dawn of the Middle Ages, in the depths of this land, she was known as Dr. Gunter must have written this. It seems to be an outline of the entire cult. What's up with all the garbled parts? Seems there's stuff missing. I have a feeling those bytes of information were erased intentionally. It may be difficult to restore the missing data. This is just my gut talking, but it seems like the Septian Church and Adios might be the missing words. I'm just thinking that if they deny Adios' existence, that it makes sense they try to write her out of their texts, too. In Greek, there's no mistake about it. Fortunately, it looks like there are a lot of other words that have been deleted, too. Or at least the damn lock. So, yeah, I've been playing some other games, but over the past couple of days, I went ahead and totally, like, blasted through Life is Strange Double Exposure. I made sure to scoop that game up. I made sure to get through it. I have gotten through it. How was it? It was very good. I liked it a lot. But I wanted to make sure that I got to it because I want to stream it at some point. And my plan is to do the original Life is Strange. Probably next. Nice. Got the platinum. That's a big effort. I generally don't bother to platinum things. To the guy who invented Zero, thanks for nothing. Generally don't bother to platinum things unless I find that it's like easy or something I can do without a lot of like crazy grinding. Jurassic Daybreak on Nightmare being way too easy. There we go. But yeah, I wasn't prepared for how much Double Exposure really, really depends on knowledge of the first game. So that's kind of interesting. It's a good thing that I'm planning to stream that first one. 120,000 health down in 2 minutes. That's ridiculous. Ah. I meant to try to get you, but that's fine. That's fine. No ambush necessary. You have no health. I'm destroying you. It's great. Look how much you're bleeding out, and it's done. And then one of the other games I picked up was Baldur's Gate 3. So, I have a feeling I'm going to be occupied for the next 7 years. Or so I'm told. Pick up like 14 games. That's what the holidays are for, man. Got all the sales. Got people giving you gifts. Can be bad for the backlog, but also, you know, who cares? Get to them eventually. What's the hurry? Alright. Where am I going? I need to find more information. Oh boy. Here's an information. Alright. Let me save while we're here. Let's see what hell is in this treasure chest. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. No problem. Got Harmonia boots. Lloyd and friends can get over barriers, but they sure can't get over stealing from treasure chests. It's not stealing. They're treasure chests, man. Alright, what are Harmonia boots? What do those do? Evasion plus 5%. Alright. How's Tio's evasion? Non-existent. Alright, well then I guess Ellie's gonna get it. We take those. Next bit of information, what do we got? On Gnosis. Gnosis is a drug made from pleroma grass. Good to know. Which grows directly on top of... I think I know what those last two words are, but I will keep mum on them because of spoilers. The way it is prepared gives the user enhanced physical abilities and sensory receptivity, as well as drawing out latent power. Blah, 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 blah. Gnosis allows blah to blah their blah to the revered blah of blah. Fascinating. By doing so, blah can draw blah, blah from blah, 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 and thereupon stimulate her blah, blah. When enough blah is amassed to achieve blah, blah, but will be blah, 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 blah. Both Quake games, Time Splitters. My god, I remember them from when I was a kid. Travis Strikes Back, Witchspring R, Rusted Moss, Gory Cuddly Carnage, Fantasian Neo Dimension, Devil May Cry, Lies of P, Dead Space Remake, Red Dead Redemption. That is going to keep you busy for a long time. I've heard of a few of those, I haven't heard of a few of those, and some of those, like, hit me from, man, 20, 25 years of childhood memories. After blah blah of research, our order has increased the effects of Gnosis and repeated the so-called ceremonies. At a blah blah blah, unfathomable 5 centuries prior, the completion of Gnosis lay within reach when we hit an unforeseen obstacle. 5 centuries prior. So Gnosis has been around for at least 500 years. So the Sky remake will be quite the ride for old fans. I'm excited for that. To a degree. I'm generally not a huge remake fan, but I am very interested in seeing how they attack Sky. I think there's a lot of potential. I just really hope they don't trope it up, to put it kind of bluntly. I have faith. From what I've seen from the trailers, it looks like it's going to be pretty solid. Due to the scale of our experiments, we were detected by the authorities and the Bracer Guild. They led coordinated assaults on our lodges and, ultimately, our order. Foolish beyond words indeed. After all, what are a few sacrifices at the cost of blah, a blah, blah? In secrecy, I collected the data from the destroyed lodges and arrived in Crossbell, the land of blah. But it's Sky. It does change things. We'll see. I'm very excited. I'm interested in seeing what they do with it. I'm interested in hearing a lot of those lines voiced, hopefully. I'm definitely interested in seeing LeBurl in 3D. So yeah, I think it'll be a good time. As Pleroma grass, the foremost ingredient for Gnosis, blah, in abundance in the... okay, enough with the blank words, man. This is not even readable. There would never be a blah 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 blah. In addition to the highly advanced facilities, once blah by the blah from the blah blah, in the depths of this sun fort, I was blessed with an environment to continue my research and finish the secret remedy. It's limited run games during the collector's edition. Yeah, that sucks. I mean, for me, it's not that big a deal. I probably am not going to get the limited edition anyway, or the collector's edition. Probably just get the regular physical game, but man, yeah. You'd like to think that physical isn't dying, but sometimes things make you question it. There was a lot of information deleted from this one. Yeah, it was barely readable. Yes, unfortunately, I think it's safe to say this is a report on the drug, though. It seems almost certain that Joaquin was using this place as a research facility. And after working these past several years, he's finally hit the mass production stage. Yeah, but what's the deal with the Pleroma grass this report mentions? It makes you think, why didn't they ask Nisa to do it? I know, right? Like, I don't know, they've been doing all of them. Seems like, and I know people have their problems with Nisa, but I don't know. It's weird. Like, I always kind of thought limited run games was like, I don't want to say not official, but like kind of not official. Like they were doing stuff that other people were not wanting to do. And now it kind of seems like they're just a distribution arm, which is not a great thing to happen. From the sound of it, it's one of the ingredients for the drug, but Pleroma grass? I don't think I've ever heard of this stuff before. This is the first time I've heard the name as well. Now big companies want them to print yeah, right, exactly. It seems like they're becoming a distribution arm instead of just like a preservation, you know, oh hey, here's this game that never got a physical release, let's give it a physical release. Now it's just like, oh, we'll just let them do the physical distribution. I don't know. Yeah, well, it kind of isn't. I mean, I don't know. I'm not on the business side. I don't really know if it's profitable. I have to assume there is still an amount of profit to it. But who knows? Maybe not as much for collector's editions. Maybe that's the thing. I don't know. Because I know I don't typically go for collector's editions or limited editions or deluxe editions just because A, I don't have the space for it, and B, I don't really need that. So maybe a lot of people are kind of leaning that way. With this guy remake getting a physical copy, that won't be on retail stores. Yeah, probably. But I don't know. As far as like physical stuff, I'm a CD fan for music, so I know I know the struggle of watching a physical media die. It's not great. Take this guy out. Curia Bomb. What do we got here? If I were a trader, how much would my hay be worth? Do you think I could run a business off of it? I don't know, man. Your puns, they are hurting me. Alright, what do we do here? There's an up. There's a down. There's an over. This feels like a loop. Am I looping? Ah. Treasure chest. Ah. Take him out. Take him out. Ow. Unless he done in 3D, or at least how they executed the worst part of Sky second chapter. No arts. Oh god. Yeah, that'll be interesting. That is, of course, assuming that we get Sky's second chapter. I have to assume that they wouldn't do that. But from what I understand, it is dependent on whether or not first chapter does well. Detective Banning's tear down this barrier. Hey man, that is a reference to a, what year is it? A 50-year-old thing? 55-year-old thing? Come on now. What are we doing? But yeah, I would sincerely hope that we get the full Sky trilogy. I assume we will. Then the question becomes, where does it end? Do they do Crossbell? Ow. That'd be kind of wild. I mean, we've seen Crossbell in 3D. You know, there's no achievement for reading all of these, right? I don't know, I feel like... I guess there isn't. I feel like in Sky there was, though, wasn't there? So how am I supposed to know? I gotta check. Gotta check them all. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting lost in here. Just how badly do you have to screw up cooking a sincere lunchbox for it to become a prank box anyway? Apparently, a lot. Judging by the view count of Gungo's marketing video being over 130,000 views in 11 days, YouTubers doing their thing will sell enough. I think it will. I'm optimistic. On the Divine Child. The what now? Crossbell is the blank of the D, therefore G, and the blah 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 blah. As it is the very place where our sect blah and the Divine Child blah blah blah. I feel like it's not even worth trying to read this paragraph. There's just so many words that aren't there. Might be hard to believe for us mortals. However, I have seen her with my own eyes. With the blah referred to as the... That was by the... based on the... had by artifacts. Meaning that, like, there's nothing to be found here. That is the prophecy left by the predecessors of D therefore G, and the ambition we shall fulfill. Well, I hope you have it memorized, Joachim, because you can't rely on your own fucking notes. I think people will have enough restraint to not just buy the original second chapter when they reach that ending. I don't know. I don't know, because I believe... Divine Child has to be Kia, right? Yeah, for sure. Cold Steel fans did it. Yeah, well, but Cold Steel fans didn't have a previous 2D version of the game to sate their curiosity in the meantime. I don't know. I feel like there's still plenty of people getting into Trails and playing the original Trails games that I think they might, and I don't know that that will stop them from getting a remake. From buying a remake. I also think there's a lot of people that won't play them because they have some kind of problem with playing older games. There's certainly that group as well. I don't know. I feel like with Trails, from what I've seen on social media, and I haven't been involved with Trails for very long, it's been like 2 years now. It seems like once you're in, and if they play second chapter, Falcom fans will buy anything. That's kind of what I mean, right? Like, once you're in, you're in. If they play second chapter, if they're in it enough to buy the 2D second chapter, the old second chapter, after completing the first one, I don't think there's a problem with them buying a remake of it. I don't think that'll stop them from doing it. Dr. Gunter even addressed her as such in front of the IBC. If it hooks you, you are hooked for a long time. Yeah, that's right. I couldn't believe it. I haven't been hooked like that for a while. Because it was around, I think, October 2022 when I finally decided, because Trails was like on my periphery for a long time, but I've been just, I've had, over the course of my life, I've had games that really got me, but I haven't had one for a while. And I was just really looking for something to really get me hooked. And I tried Trails in the Sky first chapter, and it whatever it was, it did it. Only way to find out for sure is to ask the man himself. Release the lock. It's a unique series. Yeah, that was one of the things that was interesting to me. And it was also one of the reasons that I hadn't played it. Because back when I first, found out about it was around when the Cold Steel games were coming out. And I knew the deal with it was that it was all kind of interconnected and a single story. Apparently Arios has been thinking of challenging Cassius Bright to a duel. If you ask me, he should just stay in his McLean. And so, have I gone everywhere? I feel like I have at this point. At the time, the Crossbell games weren't available in English. And everything I read kept saying, well, you gotta play these games, you gotta play these games, you gotta use the fan patch for these games. I'm just like, no, I'm not doing that. And then they finally released the Crossbell games. Fuck. Damn it. Crossbell games in English. And, it's like, alright, well, now I don't have an excuse. Guess we're gonna have to do it. And I did. And so the only wait I had to do was I had to wait for Azure. Because I got through the first 3 Sky games pretty quick. picked up 0, and then I had to wait for the Azure release to come out. And then after that, I had all of the Cold Steel games ready for me. Sky Arc still regarded as the best arc overall. Nothing has topped it. I think I agree. I think I agree. I like the Crossbell arc too a lot, but and maybe it's just preference for the first game you played kind of thing. But I feel like Sky is what got me into it, and Estelle's my favorite. So it's probably my favorite arc. But damn, is Crossbell good. It's all good. It's all really good. It's incredible how they manage the storytelling. Stop petrifying me. It's rude. Alright, I think we can just go through the door. I don't think there's anything else I've missed, and if there is, oh well. I'll live. Wait. Ah. Okay. I was gonna say, wait a minute. Already been here. Here we go. Going on down. Some say Crossbell, a few say Cold Steel. Calvard is going through some stuff. Yeah, I've heard about Calvard. I don't know any of the details, but I know that Daybreak 2 is not people's favorites. Is this what I think it is? I'm interested to play it and find out why. If it was really blood, we'd smell it. Whatever it is, though, it's suspicious as hell. Be drainage pouring down from above. After all, Neosis is being mass-produced in the facility right above us. Indeed, the color may be different, but the scent is very similar to the drug. It doesn't seem to be toxic, but I recommend we avoid direct contact nonetheless. Watch your step. Alright. I see a treasure chest. I want to get it. New enemies. What do we got here? Red Piranha. Great. Love that for me. Can we... Tier. Yeah. Yeah. Stop. Stop. Thank God. Don't kill me. Thank you, Estelle. Whoops. Man, these guys are annoying. Inject speech, inject chest. What do I got? 10,000 bucks. Well, I'm so glad. Thank you. Thank you for 10,000 bucks while in the final dungeon. There's no stores. You're assaulted by an unholy cacophony of voices shrilly shouting at you, making demands, repeating your failures, questioning your worth, knowing you've only ever given your best effort, you ignore them. That's right. That's exactly what I did. Damn it. Stop ambushing me. It's mean. I don't want that. Whatever that is. You have to stun break that. No, thank you. No, thank you. Please stop doing that. Alright. I want treasure chest. Oh. They won't let me sneak up on them. So yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out, like, how to set aside 300 hours of my life to play Baldur's Gate 3. That's gonna be fun. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of fun. But, like, that's a commitment. Stop running. Because we've got Tales of Grace's F remaster coming out, which I always forget is happening in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something, which is crazy. I'm very excited about it because that's a game in the Tales series that I have only played like twice, and I really need to remember it better. And then there's something else. Oh yeah, there's Daybreak 2 coming out. How do I deal with having my treasure stolen? Stiff upper lid, my boy. Stiff upper lid. Daybreak isn't... It's not that far from here. It's February 14th. So, Jesus. A lot of games. Missing persons. Found him. There's my man Dino. Hey Gantz, what's going on? Police buddies, you come to rescue us? No way, he actually came. Does that mean we can get out of here? Well, actually, you should probably stay there until it's safe. Let's bust these people out. Hey guys. Hey Nikolai. Hey treasure chest. Dino, Bond, and hey, you guys. I don't know if I know you guys. Bullet. Chunk. Anything in here? Nothing in here. They had an extra cell. Hey, dude. Oh, that's you. That's right. Engineer. Dino. Hell yes, you guys are my heroes. Crossbell City, see you soon. Well, don't give us any lip next time. Fucking Dino. Can't leave yet? No. Don't leave. Too many monsters. Guardian Force will be dispatched here as soon as the chaos in the city is dealt with. Please, we need you to hold out just a little longer. Alright. Hang tough, guys. Hell yeah, we got all this Sepeth, someone stored Gnosis inside me, and next thing I knew, I was in this cell. Well, certainly explains how that chest got here. Alright, there's 2 ways to go. Maybe 3. 3 ways to go, nope. That's blocked, okay. Under the Sea of Blood chests, great. I guess I know what we're doing. Drain the water. Hell yeah. Dude, getting this, like, ultimate staff for Tio with the power to, like, Oko enemies in one shot. It's pretty broken. Gotta say. Pretty fucking broken. Alright, hold on. What do we got over here? Oh boy. Alright, before we turn levers and stuff, let's fight enemies. What's your deal? Octobone. Got 8 bones. That's a lot of bones. How many bones you need, really? Inside a chest, you find something greater than Adios and worse than Gehenna. Something the poor have and the rich need. Don't try eating it, though. I wasn't gonna. I wasn't gonna try eating it. You don't know me. Attack 3. Curse of Kiseki. Sadly, nothing else will come. Oh yeah, okay. We don't really need this attack 3 quartz. It's a little late for that, man. A little late for that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thank you, Joshua. Alright, what do we got here? Oh my god, there's so many ways to go. Well-known gambler among chess folk. You can call me Gambler Jack in the Box. Is that what I can call you? Is that what I can call you? I can I? You're big. Why are you so big? Passionate Rouge. It was the chest of times, it was the worst of times. You have any scale? Red Piranha. Alright, let's just... Yeah. There we go. There we go. I like that better. Alright, so... I'm gonna go up with the water. Raise it on back up. And then we can cross over here. We can't go this way. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. But we can go over this way. Stop turning around when I'm trying to ambush you, you fuckers. Stop fighting me. Alright, we're just gonna heal up. Let's heal up. Hell yeah. Love to see all those misses. Wonder if I can insta-death the boss. Wouldn't that be great? I'm sure I can't. Why would you be able to status bosses in any game ever? Alright. So there's a bit of a detour from that room. Very good. Very good. Treasure chest. Expected nothing, I'm still disappointed. Hey there, Octobone. Hell yeah. Get more level ups for Estelle and Joshua, which is good. That's the reason I'm not using them, other than the fact that they're not part of the SSS. They're also significantly lower level. Chest contains nothing, but you can't carry anymore, so you left it there. That's... what? You discover all of Anton's old love letters after reading one. You can't bring yourself to read the others. Hey, give my man Anton a break. He is trying his best. I think. He must be. He must be trying his best. I don't know. It's pretty sad to watch. Alright. What are we doing here? What is the plan? I don't know how much longer this dungeon is. I know for a fact that there is at least one additional boss fight in here. Outside of the final boss. Got still blue. Did my job as a chest, now you do yours. Working on it, man. Doing my best. I don't remember the final boss here being difficult. So it really just comes down to how long is the rest of this dungeon. Don't heal. Don't heal. Fuck. Keeps healing, keeps healing. Alright, how do I stop it from doing that? Do I have a way to stop it from doing that? Really prefer to just stop it from doing that. It's immune to delay. We can stun break. Hopefully it's not immune to that. And of course it is. Of course it is. And we shall guard. What are you weak to? There we go. There we go. Water and ice. Give it back, 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 give it back. No, not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. Here's your water and ice, buddy. Here's your water ice. Your water ice. That's a lot of fish. So many fish. Yeah, y'all get out of here. Alright. Now what? Now we go back out this way. We loop back around. We can go down here finally. Another one. Another one. Oh, I don't want to fight this thing again, man. Come on. Don't make me do it. Not craft. Art. Art, 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 art. Let's just go with this, because this feels good. Don't move out of the circle. Come on now. You'll die for that. Okay. I'll kick your ass. You're going to ass kick. There we go. Ass sufficiently kicked. Got Estrella. How can Estelle spin her staff so fast? Because it's a hurricane. Yeah. Yeah. Sure is a hurricane. Is that all that was down here? Rude. Incredibly rude. Fuck you. Fuck you, actually. It was so rude. It was so rude. How even dare you? More cells. Is anyone there? Is that my guy? It's Don Marconi. It's been so long since I've done the voice. Have I seen you before? Something about your face is ticking me off. No way. It's the special support section brats. What? Those brats who ruined this year's Schwartz auction? Wasn't exactly what we were trying to do. However, you certainly deserved it. Shut your mouths, you damn kids. This is all your fault. If you hadn't pissed off the speaker, I would have never ended up here. Everything that's happened is on you little punks. It's guy sure is a pro at passing the buck. Trying to say you aren't in league with Joachim? Of course I'm not. How was I supposed to know how horrifying Gnosis could be? All we were told was that it would make us stronger. And then, after the attack on Heoa, everyone in Ravage started down on the stuff. But last night, every person who took the drug started acting differently. And then this happened. Scarier than that, some of them began to transform into disgusting creatures. Oh, Ladios, please forgive us for the sins we've committed. So that's how it went down. Lines up with all of our deductions so far. Now you know the real story. I'm a victim in all this. Hurry up, let us out, and lead us somewhere safe. Shut your mouth. Huh? Joachim Gunter may be the mastermind behind all this, sure, but I won't let you claim you have no responsibility. It was all of you and Ravach who provided Gnosis to the citizens of Crossbell, wasn't it? Shit. And we even know why. You were using them as lab rats to evaluate whether Gnosis was safe to take. You even tried to secure distribution channels to expand your sales after all this was over. Am I wrong? Doubt any Diet member would be willing to cover you for something this serious. Not even Speaker Hartman, especially given that he'll be under investigation for his ties to Joachim, and the fact that he went to a child brothel. Are we going to talk about that fact? That's the fucking dirt they had on him, man. Jesus. There's no one left for you to hide behind. No one to shield you from the law now. We're putting all that aside for now. Hell's old man Garcia. Figured if he was anywhere, he'd be here with you guys. Boss fought Joachim until the bitter end. Fortunately, he was overpowered by a horde of monsters. Monsters that were once our brothers. Haven't seen him since. That is worrisome. Yeah, it is. Hey, Lloyd. What you planning to do with them? I think it'd be dangerous to leave them all alone in a place like this, but if we free them, they might just take the opportunity to run away, you know? It's true. Not an easy call. We'll trust your judgment, Lloyd. Because honestly, I'm not sure if the Guild's sworn duty to protect civilians applies to Ravach. Is this like a thing where I get extra points if I do something, like, or not? I don't know. Does it matter if I, like, I don't even know if I actually have a choice here. Let's wait to see if I actually have a choice. I don't have a choice. Just pulling the lever. I owe you one, kid. Man, you're real softy at heart, aren't you? Hey, man, let's shut the fuck up. It's only because it's an emergency. Besides, it won't be easy for you to escape these ruins without any weapons. So, you're just kind of walking monster chow. Don't go barking orders at me, brat. Your job here is done. Scram. Don Marconi. Now, let's see what we got in this chest. What do we got going on? Oh, fuck this thing, man. I hate this guy. This guy blows. I am sick of this guy. Let's go Galleon Tower. Don't heal. Stop healing, you fuckers. Yeah, bitch. There we go. Yeah, that hurts, but it's not as big a deal because I've taken out the leader. There we go. Now what do we get? Aurora dress. I found you. Turn around. I'm gonna turn around, but not because you said so. Okay. Works for me. Get that for T.O. It's all good. Hey, Don Marconi. You recognize this? Police badge. I feel like I've seen this one before. That's the badge of that insufferable detective. How'd you get your hands on that? I was gonna ask you the same thing. You killed the owner of this badge, didn't you? I don't know what you're talking about. Besides, you might meet the same fate as him if you get carried away. Better learn your place, quick. Make sure to keep us happy, or else... Fine, I'll talk, okay? That pest was named Guy, right? Well, sorry, 'cause we weren't the ones who killed him. You know, we might have been planning on taking him out since he was such a pain in the ass to deal with, but still, before we could act, some other guy did the job for us. That badge was just some piece of junk that my men took from the scene of the crime. Is that really the whole truth? Does not seem to be lying, at least. Though it is possible that he's simply an incredibly good liar. If everything he said was true, removing key evidence from the victim and hiding it like a treasure, and you got quite the strange hobby there, don't you, Marconi? Shut it. Anyway, we didn't kill him. He was probably, no, absolutely killed by Joaquin. After all, that detective was conducting an investigation into Joaquin while annoying us, too. What? My brother knew? So he had the mastermind pinned down long before we found out about it. Wade's brother really sounds like he was an amazing man. Yeah, well, apparently he fucking knew too much. Interesting. Gonna learn the secrets. Learn what happened to Guy Bannings, huh? Feels like that's something important to have knowledge of. Maybe. Look at all this Sepith I can't do anything with. This is what I get for opening myself up to others. Sure is. Sure is, bub. Alright, here we go. Come on. Alright, what's this way? Ah! Where is this? Yay! Alright, so what's up this way? Have we been this way yet? This is the way we came. Is this the way we came? It's not the way we came. No, it just leads to this. Okay. Good. Don't be another one. God fucking damn it. I'm so sick of these guys. I am quite sick of these guys. Not craft. Not craft. Everybody in the circle. Everybody get in the circle. Probably didn't need to cast that, that guard. Yeah, that was kind of a waste. That's alright. It'll be fine. Got Florentin. I'm coming for you. Don't say that. Don't say that. Is that not what that was? Oh, is it you? It is. It's not as good as the ultimate weapon, though. Alright. So we've been all ways except this way now. We're making progress. We are going to be just fine with progress. I'm not worried. Keep killing his Octobone. Hell yeah, nobody can hit Tio. She's very nimble. Very, very nimble. Man, they can't hit anybody. Swell. Love to see it. Hey, bud. It's a lot of fish. Why are there so many fish? Stop with all these damn fish. Oh yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Good shit. Got a heal point. I think we're good. I think we've done everything in this area, I'm pretty sure. And if I didn't, then, well. So you finally made it. That voice. Ernest. Definitely seen this creep before. Would-be assassin whose attempt on the mayor's life was stopped by the SSS. I see you've brought some bracers. Come to think of it, you were working with Yin earlier, too. You're quite popular, aren't you? Don't have time for your banter. Unlike the Mafia and the Guardian Force, you aren't being controlled. You're just a dick. These crimes you claim I committed are based off the pathetic rules of mankind, but from today onward, Crossbell shall become a glorious new holy ground. So why should I concern myself with the meaningless laws of bygone civilizations? Ernest, please, you're being a dick. Guess we're gonna have to kill him. Let's kill him. Find the answers to those mysteries in the interrogation room after this is all said and done. You wish to pass? Very well. My holy comrade has bestowed upon me the power to reach wisdom. Don't take a Gnosis, that's bad. Oh boy. There he is. Oh, and he's got friends. The power of a demon, I have finally transcended humanity. This is the path of wisdom. Gnosis. How could you let this happen to yourself? How much lower must you sink until you're finally satisfied? It's too sad to watch. Regardless of what form you may take, Ernest Reyes, you are under arrest for obstruction of justice. Alright, time to fuck him up. Let's fuck him up. Go for it. Yeah, alright. Does some damage. I've scanned these guys, right? Yeah. Alright. I'm hoping he doesn't summon more dragons, because that would suck. Oh. Okay, fine. We're doing that. That's what we're doing. Alright, what are you weak against? Weak against space? Alright, let's cast some space magic. Dark matter, motherfucker. Thank you, Joshua. Don't care for this. Whatever the fuck he's doing. Don't love it. Oh, she's... okay, let's do that. Alrighty. Cast more dark matter. Stop that. Stop it. Dark matter. Just take you all out with the quickness. I mean, it's not really quickness. Not much quickness going on here. Thank you, Estelle. Alright, I'm gonna keep going with dark matter. Alright. I don't love this. Because he's taking a lot of punishment. Fuck. Stop missing. I mean, it does a lot of damage, but still. Actually didn't do that much. So far, so okay. Don't do that. Whatever the fuck it is. I don't even know what it is that you're doing, but don't do it. Don't do it. Probably not, right? No. I mean, we have a shield up, so it's fine. Got him. There we go. Ernest is down. Drug is no joke. He was crazy strong. Nothing at all like a certain other ex-secretary I could name. Oh, Gilbert's still out there catching strays. This news is just how far can it push people beyond human limits. Is he still breathing? Yes, somehow. Though given how hard he pushed himself, he'll likely be out of commission for a while. Let's see. For now, our best course of action is to leave him here and move on. Yeah, we gotta keep moving. Let's go. Alright, but before we do that, I'll go ahead and run on back and snag one of these. And also drop a savey save. Alright, I think we have one more layer. One more stratum. Solar pendulum. As you gaze at the empty chest, you convince yourself that your friends are the only treasure you'll ever need. Alright, what do I have equipped on Lloyd? Gladiator, headband, and evasion up. Okay, yeah. Everybody else has gladiator and grail. Yeah. Ain't no better equipment that I could possibly give. The only thing that might be worth doing is instead of evasion plus 5%, which still love that, but you know, I think, do I have something that prevents confusion? Evasion plus 15. Oh hell yeah, we need this evergreen. That's what we need. Beautiful. Prevents confusion, because I feel like I remember the final boss can cause confusion. I feel like I don't want that. Going to love the sequel. It's called Trails. That got me. That got me. Oh, hi. Big fucking thing. We got big fucking things. I love when I have to fight big fucking things. We got Rip Throat. Great. Dark Legend. Well, Rip Throat's gone. Alright, these things aren't that bad. Alright. Randy levels up. Get that free heal. Okay, well, we got holes in the ground. Yeah, I remember this. So we're in this part of the dungeon. I think this is the last stratum. There will be a boss fight after. I forgot about Ernest, quite frankly. So there is still another boss fight. I'm gonna hope that I need it to be over there. Wait. What's this way? Hold on. Yeah, I think there's another boss fight at the end of this, and I'm pretty sure after that boss fight is the way to the final boss. So we should be getting there. What are you? Oh, alright. What do I got here? What fresh hell is in this treasure chest? Oh boy. Oh boy, what the fuck is this? Golden statue. Obstructs the casting of arts, huh? Fuck. Great. That hurt. Just beat the shit out of it, is that right? Is that what we do? Just beat it up? Don't summon more shit. God Fuck. It heals itself, and it summons more shit. So this will be an endless fight, is what you're telling me. Well, it's weak to time arts, but you can't use arts. Because it will... Well, I guess you can use arts. Alright, can we Death Spiral? Is that gonna be good? It is if it doesn't heal. Thank you. Alright. Fuck. Alright, Jesus Christ. That sucked. Orion Guard. Okay, so you opened me and took my item, but like, what do I do now? Well, here you go, Joshua. You can have that. You can have that, I suppose. It's fine. Alright, so that was a dead end. That is a fucking fuck, man. Fuck! Just want to get through. Just trying to get through. That's where we came from. So we want to go this way now. We want to go this way. We've explored all the other ways. There's an enemy over here with a treasure chest, which is great. Okay. Tyrol Balm. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Come to be looted again. I think that is plagiarism. I think you've plagiarized some song lyrics. Okay. We've got... The fuck yeah, ever you are. Whatever you are Beelzebub. That's just Satan. Beelzebub, the Lord of the Flies. Grimace and Horror, the anatomically correct treasure chest. I don't want an anatomically correct treasure chest. I want a biblically accurate treasure chest. Needs many, many more eyes. Okay, you're gone. And we take you out. Don't kill me. Alright. Going up. Going up and in. Yeah. In we go. Where am I now? Okay, this is where I am now. So... we've been this way. Right? We've been this way. Yeah. Okay, just making sure. Just making sure I'm not getting totally fucking lost out here. Alright, so we go back in here, and now, because we set the bridge, we can go this way. Perfect. Nailed it. Fucking nailed it. My puzzle-solving skills are unmatched. Got him. That successful ambush. Give me that. Tyrol Balm. If you're looking for self-help books, there's one I recommend called Getting Over Barriers. It's located in the special support section. Okay. Okay. Multiple ways to go. This looks like treasure. Okay. Open. Curie Bomb. Just as this chest is hidden in a horrid place, so too is treasure hidden in each person, no matter how horrid they seem on the outside. Yeah, maybe. Let's kill more Satans. Fuck. Fuck. Stop missing. You're just making it take longer. I'm sure I've scanned this thing, right? Did I scan this thing? Yeah. Alright. Where the fuck am I now? Got a door open. Got another door open. Okay, hold on. What's over here? Is this treasure? No, this is more path. Oh no, this is okay. This is yeah, okay. Got it. Got it. Fuck. Fuck. It's fine. It's totally fine. We got this. Look at that. Look at that, easy mode. Dead end, okay. Great. Great. Alright. Another, this looks treasure path? Yeah, great. Let's get him. Level up for Ellie. We take those. In overcoming the barriers that lie before you, may you serve as a guide that others may overcome their own. That's very poignant. Thank you. We got big mouth dudes. Got him. Level up for Lloyd. Wonderful. Level up for Lloyd. You're getting close. I'm pretty sure we're close. I think we're actually pretty close. Don't jump on me. It's mean. Thank you, Joshua. Been demanding it, so here it is, the long-awaited sequel, Trails in the Chest Part 2. What do you mean the game's almost over? Creepy fuckers. What are you fuckers doing here? Very creepy. Don't hurt me, it's mean. Fuck you. Level up for Tio. She needed that health. That whole time she needed that health, and I knew the level up was coming, and I just didn't give it to her. Oh, there's a thing. We're here. Guys, I think we're here. I think we're just about here. Alright. We got treasure over this way. Another one of these fucking guys. If this was your first playthrough and you were expecting to get the treasure chest achievement just now, yeah, that's only possible in New Game Plus. Sorry. Here we go. Gonna rest up. Gonna hit that save. And we got one more boss fight before we head in to face the man himself. Who's it gonna be? Figured it out by now, right? You gotta know who this is gonna be. Come on. Who haven't we dealt with yet? What the fuck you doing here, Garcia? This is where you've been hiding. He's afraid of this. He appears to be brainwashed, just like the rest of the Mafia. This guy might be as big as Jin. He'll give us a run for our money. Former commanding officer of Zephyr and current manager at Ravach & Co. I think his credentials speak for themselves. Doesn't seem like he's going to transform into a demon, though. But even so, we can't afford to let our guard down. Hey, Killing Bear. You may not be able to understand me, but I'll grant you your damn wish. No holding back anymore. Prepare to witness the power of the Red Reaper, son of the War God. Oh, shit. Here we go. Boss fight against Garcia Rossi. Let's do one of these. Boop. And then, well, you're probably just all, yeah. You can be stat downed, though. It's important to know. What can we do with you? Chrono down? Fuck yes. Gonna do that shit. Don't interrupt Tio. Don't do that. Can we debilitate you even more? You can't be statused. It's Calamity Claw. Can your speed down, movement down, that is fine, but I don't think it's really going to be that useful. Instead, I think we should attack you. Let's go with like a Soul Blare. Soul Blare is kind of my go-to. There we go. Keep your speed down forever. Just gonna keep chrono downing you the whole time. Just never gonna get a turn. You need to do more damage than this, though. There we go. That's better. That's better. Just top up that speed down. Don't break me. Soul Blare. And punch you. It's not doing a whole lot of damage. Strength up, huh? I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I don't care for it. What can we actually do that's going to do some damage? Chaos Brand? Is that going to do more damage? I don't know. Don't do that. What kind of debilitating can you do? Confuse lower level. Speed down. Alright, yeah, just keep on keeping on with that. That does some damage. Fuck you. That was rude. That was quite rude. Yeah, how about Chrono down again? This is just silly, man. Get out of here. And that's why bosses are not usually allowed to be statused or stat downed or anything like that. No way. Look out, he's changing into a demon. Someone as huge as this guy goes demon mode, we won't be able to take him. He'll be unstoppable. Hey, old man, you're supposed to be a veteran Jaeger, aren't you? Why are you losing to this, then? Maybe with the Mafia now, but you survived through the same blood-soaked hell I did. So come on, show me your real strength. Randy, are you trying to... Ugh. The miasma vanished. Is he back to normal? Ugh. Glad to see you didn't lose to yourself to a killing bear. Look at you talking like you're some kind of big shot. Whatever, I think I might owe you my thanks. Joachim used Gnosis on you, didn't he? Yeah, he shot me full of the stuff. That bastard, I knew he was slimy from the moment I laid eyes on him. Damn it, he thinks he can do this to my men and get away with it. You can rest easy, we'll apprehend him. Yeah, I'll rest easy. I'll rest easy. You guys are gonna take care of this shit. Sorry to say, but I doubt you and your subordinates will be able to avoid arrest. Can't say we don't deserve it after this sorry-ass display. That bastard should still be in there. Hey, son of the war god and Lloyd, right? You guys might get on my nerves, but that guy pisses me right the hell off. Listen here, you will not lose to him. Don't you worry, we're gonna kick his ass. Yeah, he's completely unconscious. Probably used every last bit of his energy to resist demonization. Might be with the Mafia, but it seems he's got a bit of a conscience. At the very least, I can respect him more than that greaseball Don. Agreed. Well said. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's better than some. True mastermind behind this case is just a little farther ahead. Considering how powerful Ernest and Garcia were, it's clear that he'll be an incredibly dangerous opponent. Everyone, are you ready? Of course. Yes. Always. You can count on us. We're with you. Alright. We will now commence the arrest of DG Cult High Priest Joachim Gunter. Give it everything you've got. Here we fucking go. Final boss time, guys. Gonna do one of these healy heals. I'm gonna save right fucking here. Here we go. Let's do it. Here it is. Joachim Gunter, you are under arrest for being fucking you. Let's turn high-speed mode off for this. What is this place? Underground lake? Feels like this ruin just gets bigger and bigger. Everyone over there. Yep. That's the thing we saw in that photo of Keto. Now we finally know where that photo was taken. I think I remember a big dark place. There's a light above me. It's pretty, but a little scary. She was trying to describe this place, wasn't she? Indeed she was. There he is. Joachim Gunter. When did you show up? Just from a glance, I can tell this guy isn't normal. Welcome. It is my honor to entertain such illustrious guests. ladies and gentlemen from the Special Support Section, as well as the 2 rising stars of the Bracer Guild. Allow me to welcome you to the holy ground of something. What did he say? Of our origin. There we go. Damn you. Look pretty calm considering we're about to kick your ass. Joachim Gunter, I'm going to cut to the chase. Release everyone who's been brainwashed by Neosis. Now. We may not know how you're doing it, but we're positive you're the one behind all of this. Sure, I'd be happy to. What? I told you my terms back at the IBC, didn't I? Hand over Lady Kia. Everything will come to an end. Enough with your bullshit. You'd never hand her over. You looking for a fight, you bastard? You truly are the sickest individual to have ever existed. This guy's got the same twisted personality as the professor. Yeah, birds of a feather. Yeah, but even Weissman wasn't this insane. Debatable. Debatable. Oh, what a shame. You're making this conversation harder than it needs to be. Lady Kia has always been our divine child, the center of our humble organization. Is it so unreasonable that we would want the object of our worship back? Think we aren't aware of what happened 6 years ago? We'll never let you have Kia ever again. Tell us already. Tell us the truth about Kia, her parents, her true identity. You have to know where she came from. You simple fools. You're still clinging to the misguided assumption that Lady Kia was born in this era. This era? Very well, then. Divulging this information to those who haven't achieved wisdom would normally be prohibited. But allow me to provide enlightenment for your poor lost souls. Until just a month ago, the Divine Child was asleep. In that cradle you see resting at the top of the altar. And it was there that Lady Kia has slept since this ruin was first created 500 long years ago. What? That's not possible. You bastard, cut the bullshit. Surely you can't be that surprised. While modern technology cannot hope to achieve wonders like this, it's easily done with the gifts of the ancient Zemurians. 500 years ago, there lived a group of alchemists who gathered in this land with the intent of studying artifacts. Records say that this very altar was built using their powerful technology. The same alchemist that constructed Stargazer's Tower, I bet. No idea all these places were related to each other like this. Yeah, well, they all have bells on them, so I kind of feel like there's a thing there, right? As I said, Lady Kia has been in slumber since those ancient times. However, not even the highest-ranking members of our order know of her true origins. That is the story of the Divine Child. Can't believe this. The hell, man. Thought we'd be able to help Kia find her past together. Oh, come now, what's with all the long faces? Lady Kia doesn't need a past. Because after all, soon she will take her rightful place as the true god. What did you say? God? You heard me? All of you need to open your eyes and see the truth of this world for what it is. Aidios, the goddess of the sky, there is no such thing. Why can't you understand that her very existence is a fabrication created by the Septian Church? You lost your mind? Can't believe that there are people who genuinely doubt the goddess. This is the truth that DG faithfully preaches. However, we're often misunderstood. You see, we don't worship devils at all. Quite the contrary, actually. Simply make use of We simply make use of the iconography because it's convenient in our fight to deny the very concept of this goddess. Fighting fire with fire, so to speak. You can't be serious. Oh, Tio's pissed. She's so pissed. That's really the truth. Why did you do all those horrible things to me and the other children? All of them, their anguished screams never stopped echoing through the halls. And there were even worse lodges than the one I was in. Places where even more horrible things were done. Yeah, like Paradise. Let's ask Speaker Hartman about that one. So if you really aren't worshipping devils, then why? Why did you do all those things? Tio Tut. Tio Plato, I remember you well. An Altair Lodge test subject whose superb sensory receptivity was almost miraculous. Truly fortunate to have been able to meet such a splendid test subject of ours like this. Guess it's a good time to ask then. What was the goal of all those inhuman rituals you performed 6 years ago? Goodness, you still haven't figured it out? I thought you were supposed to be a detective, Lloyd. Each and every one of those rituals served the greater purpose of enhancing Gnosis toward its final, perfected form. The willpower and hidden potential that blossoms when one is brought to their breaking point. That kind of data was a necessity if we wanted to perfect Gnosis. The reason we used children for our tests was simply because it ensured more accurate data. See, test subjects that have yet to reach puberty are, in various aspects... Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there. I'm gonna fucking kill you, man. I thought I'd meet someone more screwed up than my family. Hey guys, you got some input on this? Joachim Gunter. Wanna ask about certain other things that might be related to you guys? Based on everything we've heard, you must have been the person responsible for organizing these experiments all over Zemuria, right? Precisely. However, our order never placed much importance on hierarchy. Because you see, we're all equals under our true god. To be honest, I don't give a crap about whatever your cult believes in. But you know about that place, don't you? Paradise. It was one of your lodges, wasn't it? Paradise, we saw that name before. It's mentioned in the Black File. Oh, you know of its existence, then? That particular lodge was created at the behest of the most powerful members of the Order. They'd invite influential figures, cater to their most depraved fantasies, and use that as leverage for the Order's benefit. Truth be told, though, that lodge deviated from my research principles, which I did not appreciate. So that one was even too fucked up for Joachim Gunter, huh? So it's true. Just like we thought. That answers another one of my questions. You lured Speaker Hartman to Paradise in order to coerce him into helping the cult, didn't you? That's it. It's our connection. I began to truly understand what happened there after I pored over the results of every established lodge. After that aggravating operation 6 years ago, we nearly lost all of our precious lodges. Fortunately, we stumbled across the perfect backer for our cause, Speaker Hartman. Conveniently enough, he came with the nice bonus of Ravach & Co. Everything's falling into place now. You manipulated the Crossbell Guardian Force through the same connection, didn't you? Speaking of the Guardian Force, did you even get them to take your crappy drug in the first place? Well, that was simple. The CGF commander is Speaker Hartman's protege, so I have him in the palm of my hand as well. All I had to do was pass Gnosis off as a new supplement developed at St. Ursula. It was a bit of a shock how easily he believed me, though. A dumbass. How idiotic can one guy get? In regard to Paradise, there was one detail about its fall that was strange. Instead of being targeted by the same joint operation as the other lodges, it was destroyed by that secret society responsible for the incident in La Pearl. Oh dear, just what were they thinking? Well, the destruction of Paradise only left me with one genuine regret, being the loss of a young subject who demonstrated a remarkable level of adaptability. She was simply a marvel. Hey, Estelle. Joshua. We're gonna kill him, right? We're not doing like any of that arrest nonsense. We're just gonna fucking kill this guy, right? You good with that? Through harnessing Gnosis, she could absorb other subjects' personalities and manifest them in her own mind. So what seemed like a coping mechanism brought on by the trauma of, you know, that was actually an effect of Gnosis. Which is crazy. I forgot about that fact. Which is interesting. Because having played through Trails Through Daybreak now, he says through harnessing Gnosis, she could absorb other subjects' personalities. So that answers a question that I had after playing Trails Through Daybreak and then playing through Trails in the Sky the Third. I noticed something. I'm not really going to say much more than that for spoiler reasons, but I noticed something, and that just answered the question I have about it, which is wild. That's wild to me. But this might be something you want to maybe write in your notebooks. And then maybe revisit Stardor 15. Just kind of note some things about it with this in mind. And then maybe hold on to that information for 6 or 7 more games. Anyway, the loss of that data was truly a tragedy. That's enough. There was a brief moment there where it almost sounded like you didn't like that lodge. And like you were like happy that it was gone. But, you know, I don't think that anymore. We have what we came for. You can shut your disgusting mouth now. Sorry, Lloyd, we kind of took over your interrogation. No, that was important shit. It's fine. Thanks to your help, I was able to draw a lot of conclusions about the case, and now I'm fully prepared to No, we're not arresting him, Lloyd. That's not how this is going to go down. High Priest Joachim Gunter of the DG cult. In accordance with state law, you are hereby under arrest on the charges of assault, disturbing the peace, unlawful occupation of property, drug use, and child abuse. Telling you is only a formality, but we have both a search warrant and an arrest warrant signed and approved. You know what's good for you? Don't resist. You lot are so intriguing. I have an idea. Why don't we make a wager? Which of us will be the ones to accomplish their goal? Here he goes. He's going final boss mode. Alright. His hair. Is that some sort of orbital staff? Ah, yes. This is my hair's true color. You see, as a result of repeated Gnosis consumption, my body has been altered somewhat. Perhaps I've simply gone gray due to not getting a wink of sleep the past several years. This ain't the time for jokes, you freak. You tell me you haven't slept for years? I'll explain how you're able to do all this while working full-time at the hospital. Perhaps you're a better detective than I gave you credit for, Lloyd. As for your question, Tio, this staff here is one of the orbital masterpieces created by the ancient alchemists of Crossbell. Power it holds outstrips even the most dangerous artifacts. This magical power allows me to command these creations as I please. These are archaisms from the Middle Ages created with the power of alchemy. Here we go. I believe it's time for our finale to get underway. Today will be the day to remember. A momentous occasion that will echo through history. The day that Lady Kia attains her true power as a god, and all our desires are realized at long last. Enough with your delusions. We will never lose, not to the likes of you. Now, of course, we know. Right? Alright, so that's doing 1 damage. Don't love that. Oof. I assume we want to use arts, so we want to use water arts on you, and then you are neutral on everything. But you can also be status, which is kind of crazy. So let's chrono down you, motherfucker. And then you can, I guess, blue drop these guys? That's not bad damage. Keep him from doing any kind of things with any kind of speed. Let's go ahead and shield ourselves. Oh, thank God I just did that, huh? Fucking hell of a timing. Alright. Don't do that. Don't do that. Keep having you beat up on Joachim Gunter. You can continue blue dropping. You can blue drop. Take these fuckers out as quick as possible, because they do, like, bad things. I don't like the things they do. Oh, he just disappeared, so I don't really like that either. No, he doesn't have enough health for this. Heal up. What do I want to do here? You can start casting. I don't like this. I don't like this. I feel like this is gonna hurt. Whatever's gonna happen, it's gonna hurt. Ow. Ow. Okay. That's gone. That's doing a lot of damage, but we can heal it up. We can also do some of that. We can also do some of that. We can also do some of that. Works for me. One thing I do know is I don't want to be... I want to be in the middle. I want to be in the middle platform. So I'll waste a turn moving. Because I do know at some point these platforms are going to break. That's one thing I do remember about this fight. Take these fuckers out. Yeah, that's not great. Go for Icicle Edge. Go for Icicle Edge. Ow. That's rude. Icicle Edge. Ow. Fuck. Alright. Let's do this again. Let's do this again. Not sure when these platforms break. Just know they do. Yeah, let's go with Arts. Soul Blair's good. No, it's not. That didn't do very much. Alright, let's move. While we have the turn, because we can't hit him. Ow. I really don't know when the platforms break. Maybe it's the second phase of the fight. I'm not sure. Alright, let's just go with Arts. Chaos Brand. Soul Blur. Does nothing. Okay. Can you debilitate? Oh yeah, you can do Chrono down. That's a good thing to do. Shit. Earth Pulse? HP regen. No, that's for one. Never mind. I really don't need it, honestly. Thanks. There we go. Got him. Randy gets that free heal. That's really nice. We did it. It's like we won that little wager of yours. Yeah, right. Obviously, there's a phase 2. Throw aside your weapon and get on the ground. I'll have to decline. Let me tell you something, the special support section. Gnosis doesn't just enhance the user's physical strength and capabilities, it also heightens their sensory receptivity, unlocking humanity's true hidden potential. When used correctly, anything can be achieved. Oh, he's doing the thing! He's doing the thing! That's the thing! What the hell is this? He warped the space around us, but how? Joshua, isn't this exactly like Weissman's evil eye? Yeah, he's doing the thing! What the fuck? That should be impossible. The two of you have had quite the adventure over the last 2 years, haven't you? The Liber Arc and Phantasma, was it? How does he know that? It's like he's looking into our memories. No way, is he using them to recreate the professor's ability? Weissman, from the looks of it, we would have gotten along quite well. How interesting, I wasn't expecting this amount of intel on Ouroboros. Such a treasure trove of information will keep me entertained for quite some time to come. I can't believe this. Now, I think it's safe to say I am in fact the victor of our wager. As for my prize, I think I'll have each of you take some gnosis for yourselves. Before long, you'll fall in line with the rest of those under my command. Then Lady Kia will be glad to return here where she truly belongs. You bastard. So is your plan all along the reason you lured us here? Well, of course. What other use would I have for imbeciles such as yourselves? The thing I have done for Lady Kia's sake. What other reason could I possibly need? We need a fucking hero here. We need somebody to jump in and save the day. Cassius Bright, where are you? Is this about the time for Cassius Bright to jump in? Or I guess in this case, Arios. Damn you. If you already have this much power, why are you so obsessed with Kia? Oh? Even if she was born 500 years ago, like you say, that doesn't change the fact that she's an ordinary little girl, doesn't it? Does it? What does someone with so much power want with a girl like Kia? That's right. Good question. Didn't I answer that already? Lady Kia is destined to become the true god. That you compare my power to that of Lady Kia's only shows your ignorance. No, rather, perhaps I should say the comparison in and of itself is absurd. Stop talking in riddles, jackass. Man, this guy may as well be Weissman's little brother or something. Answer me this instead. What led to Kia being moved to the Schwartz auction? That's a very good question. It's true, we still haven't figured that out. Mafia had no idea how she got there either. Got another question for you. Let's let him answer that one. Were you the one who killed my brother, Guy Bannings? Oh, that's it. It all makes sense now. You two brothers, 10 years apart in age. After the older brother fell in the line of duty, the younger left Crossbell, only to return years later. What a stunning plot twist. No idea you were related to that nuisance. So you don't deny it, then? I'll admit he came close to uncovering my true identity during his investigation. Guy Bannings was such a distraction I had no choice but to ask Ravach to silence him permanently. Some other faction killed our poor detective before Ravach could do the job. 3 years ago, Marconi tried to spin the story like they did it, bragging about how much I owed him. But Garcia denied it, so I doubted that was the case. It's exactly what I thought too, because I know my brother would have never lost to the likes of you. A bold claim. As for how Kia came to be at the auction, I think that was also something that didn't go according to your plan. After all, there's no way you'd willingly lose sight of your god. I have to agree, it would be illogical. It's true that on that day, Lady Kia finally awoke from her long slumber. However, by the time I became aware of it, she was nowhere to be seen. Initially, I thought she might have lost her way and wandered to the surface. Accidentally got herself locked in a doll trunk that was headed for the auction. It's ridiculous. You and I both know that would never have happened. Further, Heoe was tipped off about Kia's presence at the auction. In other words, while you may be the mastermind behind this case, there are a staggering amount of things you simply don't know. You tell him, Lloyd. Amazing work, Lloyd. Putting those detective skills of yours to work. What's your point? As soon as Lady Kia returns to me, none of these questions will matter. What about Gnosis? It's supposed to be your true wisdom. I've had enough with your jokes. All you're doing right now is peering into people's memories and copying things that aren't yours. And that drug of yours is no different. The drug you created through your sick experiments, it's the result of sloppy trial and error, of torturing and killing innocent children over and over. Tell me, where's the wisdom in that? Curse you. Calling it wisdom is a disgrace to the word itself. Vile might be a better description of the acts you've committed. Man, I really never thought I'd be saying this, but I'm starting to think Weissman actually had more of a moral center than this piece of work. I think so also, considering Ouroboros took out Paradise. Like, yeah, this one's too fucked up for us. I know what you mean. And now, you're trying to force your worthless delusions onto Kia. Girl as bright as the sunshine itself, the light of our lives, she's grown more precious to us than you'd ever know. Oh. Hell yeah, I'll never let someone like you ever near her ever again. We don't need a hero. Impossible. Lloyd. We can move. Barriers are gone. Yeah, the barriers are gone, aren't they? In the end, his evil eye was nothing more than a pale imitation of the real thing. As soon as he loses focus, he falters. Seems he hasn't quite perfected that ability after all. And Lloyd's burning spirit was enough to smash it to pieces. Joachim Gunter, we've seen enough. We've seen through every masquerade you've set up. No matter what more you may have up your sleeve, nothing is going to stop us. Surrender now. Or prepare to fight. Meowth, that's right. Suppose you leave me no choice. Oh, shit. Didn't think I'd be forced to use my trump card, but here we are. No, don't drink a whole bottle of it. Oh, God. Allow me to enlighten you once more. What you see here is a perfected gnosis, my life's work, you could say. If we call the drugs you found blue gnosis, I'd say it would be appropriate to call this red gnosis. Could it be? This is the stuff that caused Ernest and all those mafia goons to transform. Right you are. Oh, geez, he's doing the whole bottle. We're about to see biblically accurate Joachim Gunter, aren't we? There's one thing I know about the Trails series is that every game ends with a boss fight against a big fucking thing with a million eyes. Can see it. The Almighty D. The origin of lost power. A lot of people searching for the Almighty D, let me tell you. Oh boy, there he is. There's the real boss fight. This fucking guy. Big fucking thing. Always gotta fight a big fucking thing. Joachim Gunter. What is that? Can't be serious. This intense pressure. Joshua, do you think? Definitely. This thing might even be stronger than Weissman fused with the Septarian. Is it? This is right. I feel it. I have reached the truth of everything. I can see the state of the world and the hidden designs behind it. Get a hold of yourself. You're spewing nothing but lies. The truth isn't something you can seize so easily. Only humanity is bound by such limitations. I can see everything. The truth behind Lady Kia's disappearance. The truth behind your brother's murder. Oh shit, those are important things. And the inevitable fate of Crossbell. This dude's played Trails to Azure. That's all it is. You just played Trails to Azure already. You're just bluffing. There remains no reason to allow you insects to live any longer. Now, lament over your fragile existence and die. Okay. Let's kill him. Get ready, everyone. This is our last stand. Don't give up no matter what. True final boss fight, go. Alright. So, here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, it's during this fight that these bits of the stage start to fall away. What is your deal? Fuck. Do you have anything that, like... Hold on. Everything's, like, neutral on all stuff, right? And they can all be stat downed, which is very cool. And actually, that can be burned. This one, for whatever reason, can be burned. This one can't. It's kind of interesting. But let's go with some magic. I do want to move you guys up off into the center square. Now you gotta cast like big magic. Shadow Blade. No. Death Spiral? Let's do that. Don't do that. Don't freeze me. Fuck! Alright, yeah, that's not worth doing. Oh, it just heals them. Alright, fine. So here's what we're gonna do. The music. Alright, if I just go like Sparkle on this thing. Death Spiral. So I want to kill the thing that heals first. Is there anything that like, oh, let's go with that. What, this is 200 magic. It's big, but we'll see what happens. That's pretty fucking good. Yeah, okay, here we go. That's what I thought. It's kind of what I thought. Alright, if I do another Avalon Gate, that should just destroy this whole thing, and also we need to Recuria. Okay. Alright. Very good. Now we can focus on this guy. I don't remember when the back falls away, but I know it does. Alright. Guess we'll just go with, like, Death Spiral against you. And you can just kind of do some physical attacks, and I need to spend a turn to move you off the back. Let's also chrono down. I think you can have your speed lowered, which is very useful. Oh, don't do this. That's fine. Alright. And we can chrono up ourselves. Seems like a good idea. And we can chrono up ourselves over here. Oops. And what else do we have? Fortuna? Nah. Just hit him with big shit that does damage. Alright, I think I don't want to hit him physically while he's in that state. Is that kind of how it works? So he's in like a ready to counter everything you do state. Let's hit him with some damage. Let's just double check this. No, it's not. Okay. So we can just do big damage to him. That's fine. Death Spiral. Big damage. How's his... He's still speed down for 2 turns. Okay, and just do big damage. Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, I have guard up, so it's fine, but like... we need... Tio to take a EP charge. There we go. Take another one. Still doing some decent damage, actually. Okay, you can take an EP charge. And you can cast Chrono Down. And we go back to doing damage. This is kind of silly. I'm not sure how much Death Spiral's doing, so let's try something else. Let's slow this down a bit, just so I can see the numbers a bit better. Let's try Death Spiral, just to compare numbers. $984, okay, and what is this doing? 1105, okay. So let's swap. Okay, now he's in a scary state. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, so what's the comparison here with numbers? What do we got? It was 1105. This is doing 961, okay. And this is doing... Okay, so we want to keep doing Death Spiral. Oh, don't heal yourself. Hell yeah. Guarding against that shit. Alright, so here's the thing. Can you stop, like, being in... This is, just to confirm, this is the stance that, like, he counters me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, still going. There's no real way to interrupt him, right? I'm sure he's immune to that. But I can, Chrono down. Chrono up, you guys. Still have defense up? We do. It's a passion. CP regen. That feels really good. All right. Death Spiral. That was stupid. I should have known that. Oops. Death Spiral. Lock Rest. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Shadow Blade. No, that's too much magic. Costs too much magic. So how much more damage is it really gonna do? Okay. I guess we'll just try like Gorgon Breath or something. I don't know. Is that gonna do anything? It's gotta be better than just doing junk. Oh shit. Yikes. That hurt quite a bit. Heal up. Heal up. Almost got him. Impassion, that's the CP regen again, right? Yeah. Don't need that at the moment. Alright. We're close. We're very close. Not close enough. How we doing? He's not doing much, so just heal yourself, bud. Keep death spiraling. Fuck. Alright. There we go, no more petrification. Big damage, okay. Okay, well he's got a little guy. Where does this little guy come from? Hold on. Evil Prim Phobos. Alright, well, fuck your little guy. Go Shadow Blade, fuck it. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Oh. Final boss defeated. What's going on? He seems to have gone completely berserk. At this point, I'm not sure how much longer his body can last. What's going to happen to him? Ugh. Oh boy. Oh boy, that's bad. Now, I think this time we really do need a hero. Cassius Bright, are you here? Shit. No. Ooh. Ah. Damn it, if this keeps up. Made it this far, there's no way we can give up now. Not until we can finally hold that girl in our arms and give her the happiness she deserves. We feel the same way. Can't stop us from making it back to our little girl no matter what. Guy, please, lend me your strength. I said we need a hero. Here comes the fucking hero. I may not be your brother, but I could still give you a hand. There she fucking is. Hey, Ren. Took you long enough. Is that? We saw that back at the hospital. Pottermother. Ren. Pitiful, but he brought it on himself. I'll put him out of his misery. With my scythe. Pottermother, blast him to smithereens. Double Buster Cannon. Get fucked, dude. Get so fucked. His arms were free. He's almost down. This is your last chance. It'll take Pottermother too long to charge up another shot. You need to finish this now. Alright. I think this is actually another scan, so let me just double check and make sure I get that scan. Just in case. Alright, let's kill him. Just in case. This is a formality, by the way. This is like, you can't really fuck this up. There we go. We did it. You continue to surprise me, Special Support Section. I hate to admit it, but you made me regain control. For that, you have my thanks. Gunter, you... Please spare me your pitying looks. Though I may not live to witness it, our centuries-long ambition is finally fulfilled. She can do it. Someday Lady Kia will definitely... Bye, dude. He's gone. Full of nonsense right up until the end. I can't help but feel sorry for him. Yes. Don't blame yourself for this. The moment he swallowed all of those pills, his fate was sealed. Yeah, that's true. Still, I would have liked to have saved him if it was possible. Yeah. Wasn't able to snap out of his delusions even with death staring him in the face. I'd hoped that he would answer for his crimes and admit his guilt. It's just... wanted to so badly for all his victims and even for him. Lloyd. It's okay, Lloyd. Hey, what the hell are you getting all moody about? Randy? We ain't the goddess, pal. Things aren't always gonna go our way. Look, we only got this far because we worked our asses off. I'm not saying this is the ideal outcome, but it's still pretty damn good, ain't it? Randy, During the operation against the lodges, many of the cult members committed suicide. Guy, Arios, and Chief Sergei stepped over countless dead bodies to save me. Fortunately, there are times when sacrifices are inevitable. He's responsible for his own destruction, but right now we have to deal with the chaos he left behind. Crossbell State is in a panic, and we need to make sure the Gnosis victims are taken care of. We don't have time to grieve just yet. Ellie. Thank you, everyone. You're all absolutely right. Now's not the time for me to feel down. Plus, we need to make good on our promise to the Chief and Kia. Of course. We promised her that we'd return to her side safe and sound. And we promised the Chief that we'd settle this case in order to prove ourselves. Guess we're 2 for 2 in that case. They really make a good team. It would appear this is the final curtain, then. For your information, I never intended to dramatically jump in and help at the last moment like that. Louvet's heroism must have rubbed off on me. Ren. I've settled all my past regrets and grievances with Crossbell. I enjoyed it, but I think my presence will cause more harm than good, so it's about time I take my leave. Ren. Yes, Estelle? I'll have you know I'm not ready to be caught just yet. Nope. Sorry, Ren. The truth is, we've already caught you. It's been over half a year since I last saw that cute little face of yours. And it's been 3 months since we departed Liberl and came here. And I know you've been watching over us every day since then. We know you were staying at the Rosenberg studio, occasionally going to Crossbell City to play around. The hard part was catching you on the Orbital network. Well, of course it was. No one would ever be able to catch someone like Kitty. Except us, right? Ren, we know everything there is to know about you. Your past, your sorrow, your pain, but also your happiness and everything you love doing. You can't run away from us, not anymore. I thought you'd give up. After learning about Paradise. I was convinced you would. If I was the same person I was 2 years ago, I might not have been strong enough to handle it. But after meeting wonderful people like you and Louvet, I've become a better person. No matter what happens, no matter what things happened in the past, good or bad, they're the things that add up to make you who you are today. And the person you are today, I can't help but love with every last bit of my heart. Honestly, it might be for the best if you return to your family here in Crossbell. But no matter how unreasonable or selfish this may sound, we want you to be a part of our family, Ren. That's what brought us to Crossbell, and that's what we decided all over again once we were here. I don't understand. Oh, Potter Mater. Potter Mater? What are you doing? Could it be? So that's it. You've been worried about Ren, too. Stop, please. Caught you. Thank you, Potter Mater. Seems like the Meister's adjustments gave you the ability to move on your own. Now, we're not going to let you out of our sight ever again. From here on out, where we go, how we live, what we do, let's figure those things out together. But first, how about we head back to Liberl? I know Tita's been waiting a while now, waiting for you to come home. Man, imagine not knowing this. Ren. Like, I can't imagine playing this game without Sky. And, like, not... I mean, you have... At this point, you kind of have the context, but you really don't. There it is. So happy for all of you. Me too. Didn't think I'd be shedding a tear today. Everyone. Thank you so much for everything. I really don't know what to say. Can't imagine how we could ever come close to repaying you. Not at all, Joshua. We just helped out a little, that's all. Sincerely believe that you two made this possible by never giving up on her. Joshua, congratulations. I know you'll all be happy together. Thank you, Lloyd. Seeing this, I can't wait to get home to Kia. Agreed, citing the chief, too. Now then, what are we waiting for? Let's get a move on. Yeah. And so with this, we have officially wrapped up the Sky Arc. The dangling threads of this have now been resolved. And what that means, guys, is that it's time to say goodbye to Estelle and Joshua. Okay? They've kind of... We've kind of, like, weaned you away from them now. They're side characters in this game. We gave you a little bit, right? But it's time to let them go now. Gotta move on. They'll be back later in the Avengers. But their story is done. Special support section, prepare to withdraw. Our mission may be complete, but we still need to arrest the Ravach members and escort the civilians to the surface. Let's move out. Oh, sunrise. It's beautiful. Sure is. Feel that warmth? Ugh. Lloyd! That better be... Kia! Thank goodness. Lloyd, Ellie, T.O., Randy, you're all okay. Gerwolf. Yeah, Gerwolf. Where the fuck were you, bud? Weren't you supposed to jump in and be all wolf and shit? You're magic. What are you doing here? Looks like we got a whole party to greet us. Also, look who else came to see us. All of the CGF troops within the city fainted only moments ago. We knew that could only mean one thing, so we decided to make our way here. Really, though, the four of you need to teach that girl some basic manners. Fuck off, Dudley. She heard we were coming here. She threw a tantrum demanding we bring her with us. You say that, but you ended up bringing her anyway. Typical Dudley. Hey, Sergey. Deputy Commander Bales and Sergeant Major Seeker. Hey. Hey, Noel. Thanks for coming. You saved our asses getting us over here with your awesome car skills and shit. Great job in there, everyone. All the controlled members of the CGF have finally been freed thanks to your efforts. And so we decided to come visit the heroes of the hour. I trust the danger has passed. Yes, ma'am. All those fiends that were crawling around have vanished as well. Good thing, too. It made escorting all the captives out a hell of a lot easier. Gotta say, that was pretty satisfying, tying up all those mafiosos and leaving them in their cells. So I think the hardest part is yet to come. Indeed, we'll have to explain the situation to the public and deal with any international issues that may arise. Must also administer the proper care to any CGF members that were affected by the brainwashing. Remaining Mafia members will probably have to be restrained for the time being. Not to mention, we'll Still have to put together the mountain of evidence related to this case. You can kiss your free time for the next month. Goodbye, that's for certain. Please allow the Bracer Guild to assist you wherever we can. We'd appreciate it. Looks like once again we're going to be busy as hell. I think the situation has finally taken a turn for the better. You do know there's like 12 more games in the series, right? Woof. I'll be looking forward to seeing the detailed report for this case, but for now, is everything settled? Oh. Yes, sir. Good work, team. After all this, I guess I'll finally be able to call you real professionals now. Guy would have been proud of you, too. Yeah. I don't know where 2 came from. Chief! I can read. Oh, fuck off. Camera has arrived, everyone. Step aside, folks. Out of my way. Get the fuck out of here, Grace. What are you doing here? How did you even? You think I'd let a scoop this juicy escape my clutches? Get real. Anyway, I'm gonna need you all to squeeze in nice and tight. This calls for a group photo. Come on, people. No need to be shy. Pushy, isn't she? Gonna be in a picture? Yeah, so give her your biggest smile, okay? You got it. Grr woof. I'll just get at. No, fuck that. It's probably best if we're not in the shot. Shut up, get your butts in here. You too, little missy. Well, if you insist. Deputy Commander Bales and Chief Sergey can get in on the side. Okay. Yeah, you two. Look at them. Say cheese. There we have it. There it is. Of course he's doing the glasses thing. Of course he is. Roll credits? Nope, not quite. In the wake of the DG cult incident, Crossbell was left in disarray. The Mafia and Guardsmen being controlled through an illegal drug, as well as the misconduct of many officials, including Speaker Hartman. All of it was made public by the Crossbell Times. It was said to be the largest scandal in Crossbell's history. Mayor McDowell responded by dismissing the police commissioner and the Guardian Force commander. Following that, he demanded a full investigation be conducted by Deputy Commander Bales and the chiefs of the CPD's divisions. Detective Dudley, no longer held back by corruption, was able to bring to light not only a connection between the cult and members of the Imperial faction, but also one involving the Republican faction. With every arrest, the citizens' distrust of Crossbell's political circles grew until it reached a boiling point. It was at this time that the IBC's CEO, Dieter Croy, took the opportunity to announce his candidacy for mayor. He publicly pledged to heal the political system and follow the ideals of Mayor McDowell, who had formally announced his decision to retire. Before leaving office, the mayor also announced that special elections for the seats of the arrested Diet members would be held as well. Candidates from all backgrounds are expected to vie for the spot of Speaker of the Diet. And 1 month after the incident, Mayor McDowell summoned us to City Hall's reception hall. Everybody's there. Risha and Fran and Cecile. Stella and Joshua decided to return to Liberl with Ren. Though the Bracer Guild's manpower was cut, the recent political reforms will surely allow the CPD to make up for it. Hopefully we can help them out in the future, too. Before leaving, Ren reminded us of some difficult questions that still remained. The truth behind what happened 500 years ago, why Kia was at the Schwarz auction, and the true identity of whoever killed my brother, Guy Bannings. Unfortunately, Ren didn't have the answers to any of those mysteries. Just have to wait till the next game. That's fine, after all, it's our duty to find the truth. Promising to reunite someday, we gave our farewells and saw them off. And after the end of the mayoral election, the day we return to our regular duties. In the entryway of the Special Support Section building, Kia stood, holding a brand new bag. Well, I guess she's moving in now, isn't she? Time to go to school. Time to go off to school. Make some little friends. Learn some little things. Means your first day, it might be better if I tagged along. No, Dad, you can't come to school with me. I'm the readiest. I already memorized the way there and everything. Besides, Ryu and Henri will be with me. Lloyd, you worry too much. But, honestly, you really are a little overprotective, you know that? You were once a kid, too. Didn't you want to walk to Sunday school with just your friends? That's beside the point. You say that, yet I'm sure you're just as nervous, aren't you, Ellie? Well, as one of her guardians, it's only right I be a little nervous. Come on, you worrywart, stop raining on Kiddo's parade. No one's after her anymore anyway, so why don't we see her off with a smile? Grr woof. Yeah, I get that, but I think I finally understand how parents feel when their child leaves home. You guys forget already? Got a meeting with the new mayor today. If you don't want to be late, you better head out soon. That's right. Speaking of that, you already know what he wants to talk with us about, don't you, Chief? What exactly is it, I wonder? I think I'll leave the explanation to him. Best you hear it straight from the source anyway. Alright, everyone, today will be a new start for all of you, so get out there and give it your all. Great first day, Kia. We'll walk you there part of the way. Okay. Aww. Let's go. Now let's roll credits. Roll credits? We rolling those credits? We're rolling those credits. There it is, guys. Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. I don't know if this is going to be copyrighted music. I don't think it has lyrics, so it's probably not. There it is, guys. We have reached the end of Trails from Zero. Quite frankly, I'm surprised it took longer than Sky's second chapter. But it did. It was one extra stream. So there you go. Not too bad. So, what this means is we still have one more game in the Crossbell arc, and that is Trails to Azure, which picks up right where this one leaves off. And those questions that were posed at the end there, you know, what happened 500 years ago with Kia, and how did she get into the Schwartz auction, and who killed Guy Bannings, and all that stuff. That's all stuff that is going to be part of Trails to Azure. We have some more things we need to dig into to really understand what the fuck happened here. This is not resolved. Just because we got Gunter does not mean we resolved everything. It's just like Trails in the Sky first chapter and second chapter, right? You just saw a piece of a bigger whole. Now we're going to learn what that bigger whole really is. And then there's even the question of how is that going to factor into the greater story with Ouroboros, and what's going on with the Empire, what happened with Liberl, what's going on with the Republic, all that stuff. It all ties in. But there we go. That is it for Trails from Zero. We are not going to jump into Trails to Azure for a bit. I don't know when we're going to do that, but we got to take a break because we just did 23 streams of a massive JRPG from the Trails series. So we've got time. I did pick up Life is Strange Double Exposure this holiday. And I just want to make sure this isn't... Sounds like it's just piano music, okay. Yeah. So I played through Life is Strange Double Exposure, as I said earlier. Kind of blasted through it. Took like 3 days. Wasn't hard. I had time off. It was fine. What I found interesting about it was how much it really like leans on the first game in the series, because most of the other Life is Strange games don't. They're in the same universe and they kind of touch each other a little bit, but they're not direct sequels or anything, so you don't need to necessarily know one to play any of them. And we did Life is Strange True Colors on Twitch like 2 years ago or something. Not long after it came out, maybe a little bit after it came out. We streamed that, which was fine. It was great. It was like 4 streams. It was a lot of fun. I like those games a lot. And so I do want to do Double Exposure, but it really does need that first game for context, because it is the only game so far in the series that is a direct sequel. It actually uses the same main character from the first game. So what we're going to do is we are going to stream Life is Strange, the original Life is Strange. That'll be the next game we do. I don't think it'll take too long. 4 or 5 streams, maybe, something like that. It's not super long. And then I think we probably just jump right into Double Exposure, just do them both. Because they're both fairly short games. They're like 20 hours each, maybe, at most. Depending on how you play through it. So, I think we'll do that. We'll do the original Life is Strange. We'll do Life is Strange Double Exposure. And then we'll move on to something else. I don't know if that something else is going to be Trails to Azure, or if we do something else before Trails to Azure. I think that's probably the way we're going to go with it. So after the Life is Strange games, I'm not totally sure. It'll be tempting to say like it'll be tempting to say like Tales of Grace's F, but that I don't know yet. I don't know if I'm going to want to do that one on stream or not. Because that's coming out, the remaster is coming out in a few weeks, actually. And I'm going to have to play that myself at some point. I don't know when I'm going to do that, because I got Baldur's Gate now that's going to take up all of my free time. So we'll see. I mean, we've got time, now that I know I'm doing Life is Strange. We're going to do that. Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero has reached its conclusion, but the story is not yet over. We'll see you again at Journey's End. Now that I know that I'm playing Life is Strange, that gives me a stay of execution to figure out what I'm going to do next after that. We'll save clear data. Boop. There you go. And that wraps things up here. So with that, we're going to wrap things up for tonight. Pretty normal stream length. Actually worked out pretty well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for coming along with me on the Trails journey that we've been doing here at Whiskey Cactus for the past year and a half. It is nowhere close to done. There's so many more games. Guys, there's Azure, and then there's 4 Cold Steel games, and they're all like 80 hours. And then there's Reverie, and then there's Daybreak, and Daybreak 2 is coming out in February. And then there's Kai, which hasn't even come out over here yet. And then there's probably going to be another arc to close the series out. Or maybe even more, I don't know. So, there's a lot. There's a lot. We're not going to be done streaming Trails for a very long time, so there's that. Like I said, Life is Strange will be next, and that will be Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time till about 9:30ish. We're going to be on a normal stream schedule for now. I don't really see anything changing that at the moment. So, we've got We've got Life is Strange. We've got Life is Strange Double Exposure. Those are going to happen. I would imagine that both of those are going to take like 2 weeks each or so, something like that. Maybe 5 weeks total for both of them. That'd be my guess, something like that. We'll just kind of do them back to back. Is I think how we're gonna handle it. And then after that, we'll see. We still got Trails to Azure, and we still got a boatload of other games we could possibly play. There's so many. There's so many games. Who knows? So we'll have to figure that out. But the next stream, like I said, will be Thursday, and that is, what is that, January 2nd? Yeah, January 2nd. 7 p.m. Eastern Time till about 9:30ish. We're going to start Life is Strange. Thank you guys for watching. Whether you're watching live here on Twitch, after the fact on the Twitch VODs, after the fact on the YouTube VODs, however you're watching, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. We now have another Trails game under our belt. All of the Trails games that I've streamed so far, and all of the streams I've done so far, are on my YouTube channel, Whiskey Cactus. You can find them in their little playlists. I think, actually, one of these Trails streams, one of the Trails from Zero streams, just got hit by an infraction or something. It got removed from YouTube. I gotta double check that. I may just re-upload. I think it was like part 7 or something. So if you look there, that video is not there anymore because it was taken down. I will, in all likelihood, I'm pretty sure I know why, and I know what I can do to fix it. It shouldn't be a problem. I will probably re-upload that at some point on my YouTube channel. So if you see part 7 go up like within the next week or so, that's what's happening. So don't worry about that. But all of those. So if you missed any of the Sky stuff, you want to know the context with Estelle, Joshua, and Ren, all that stuff, it's all there. We've done those games. We will do Trails to Azure at some point in the future. We just got to figure out when. But that's going to be it for tonight. So like I said, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for coming with me on this Trails journey. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I've been really loving playing these games again. Taking notes in my notebook as I do so. Writing things down so that I know what to look for later when I see things that are relevant pop up. And we're going to be doing more of that when we get to Azure. But yeah, like I said, the next stream will be on Thursday. We'll be moving into Life is Strange, and then we'll figure out what comes next after that. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Good night.